We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger Baseball. Next. Dustin May gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a
process, Dan. Can't worry about the top three guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Third here. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Dan Dero, you check out this one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8.
Is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The third baseman.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Mookie Betts, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The third baseman, Michael.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Michael Chavis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Donald. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
So we got him looking there. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Next up is Max Muncy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Buster Posey, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Posey is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play. Now he causes a problem.
Steven Duggar is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey.
Oh, look at Turner. He gathers the throw. He is out. So striding forward.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's a on the fastball, 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, nothing. So stepping in, Dustin May. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Peterson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Belt on his way to second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of in that category, and he's currently 2nd best on this Giants roster. So here's Michael Chavis now. Hits it high and deep out to center field, and oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box now, Sandy Donald popped him up. Jackson over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So digging in now, Buster Posey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one. Now to the plate, Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Full count now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line hard. Foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. This one for Crawford is short. He's right there. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Duggar's there for it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Riding in once again, Steven Duggar. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Crawford grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Pops this one up. Turner into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. And there's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
To 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Max Muncy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Barehanded for 1. Relay to Felt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Nothing to. In now, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Out into right center, well hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Donald. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Drew Jackson is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin May.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. On its way is pitch number 75. Dustin May shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw into third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Fernando Carrasco takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to shallow center. Duggar coming in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Now batting, no outfielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fernando Carrasco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fernando Carrasco.
Hit in the air to right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Grounded to third, gloved by Turner, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, still tied 1 apiece. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Peterson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. Will Smith stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strike. Dodgers leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jimmy Nelson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 5. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two and 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Digging in, Brandon Belt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fastball just inside.
2-2 the count.
Here's a pop-up now. A bare-handed pickup. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Next to bat for the Giants, Sandy Donald. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Betts. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run. Ready once again, Drew Jackson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the corner and slicing foul. I'm set with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner singled home a run in his last time up. Jondo Gustave enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 74, Jondo Gustave.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. Barnes grounds third and is striding for home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Yastrzemski is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Looking to keep this 1-run game. The pitch. Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch coming. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 74.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Fouled off. Jansen, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2.
No, that's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Alex Dickerson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeehaw!
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jimmy Nelson wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, number 38. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Jimmy Nelson collected his 8th win in relief as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 2-1. At the start of the day, the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Giants are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-6. In the standings, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, 4 games up, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first. Fernando Tatis Jr. was unconscious at the dish, driving in 9 runs as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 16-14. As of right now, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 8-7. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East division, 2 games up on second place. While the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-5. As of today, the Mets are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers sit in